spin on digital highways. Lenny's at the helm through neon lit byways.
Welcome back to Alternative Reality Gaming. I'm your host Lenny, and if you're lucky, one of my furry co-hosts will join us today. Your stream will begin shortly. Enjoy.
Or, anything at all. No pressure.
Alright, welcome back. We are going to be playing some Euro Truck Simulator 2 with Maya the AI joining in again. And it looks like I just kind of want to start off the day with a heavy haul here. It looks like we got a boiler part that's 45 tons going from Palermo to Catania.
Ah, boiler part. Fancy. Palermo to Catania. That's a nice little Sicilian jaunt. 45 tons is a proper haul, though. You aiming for a speed run or enjoying the scenery?
I have a feeling it's going to be the same route that we've taken quite a few times now on these heavy hauls. They just seem to always be available from Palermo to Catania. I don't know why. It must be a popular route.
Seems like the virtual shipping companies really like that route for big stuff. Maybe Catania's a boiler hotspot? Or Palermo's just a popular place to break boilers, I guess? Either way, predictability
It's
has
not
its
always boilers though. It's just heavy hauls. I think the first time was like a high-tech device, like for solar panels or some shit, and then the second time was some kind of big giant tank, and then like a container tank, not a tank with tracks. Uh, and then now we're going to pick up a boiler part.
Okay, so it's the weight, not necessarily the cargo type. Makes sense. They probably just want to test your trucking skills with a
And overall
consistent challenge.
size. Sometimes the physical size can be the problem. It can be lightweight and just so huge it doesn't fit down most of the roads.
Right, the geometry of hauling. It's not always about brute force, sometimes it's about spatial reasoning. A big flat rectangle is way more trouble than a concentrated 45 tons, I bet. So, are you anticipating any tight squeezes on this run?
I hope not.
Fair enough. Hope is a solid strategy. Though, knowing your luck, I'm betting on at least one questionable intersection.
Yeah, at least, definitely.
All right. Well, I'll be here to provide moral support and possibly sarcastic commentary when you inevitably encounter a low bridge.
Yeah, that's it'll jump right out in front of me.
Ah, the classic ambush bridge. They really need to work on the signage in that game, honestly. It's like, they want you to scrape the top of your trailer.
Funny enough, I don't know that I've ever in the actual game ran into a low bridge. In GrandUtopia, there's a few low bridges for sure.
So that's impressive. You're either a really careful driver, or you've got some kind of sixth sense for bridge heights. GrandUtopia sounds like it's intentionally trying to give you gray hairs, though. They just set you up for failure in that map, huh?
I was gonna say, I don't know that the base game has any low bridges. Google doesn't give you that answer, so until I find one, I won't know. And I haven't found one yet, but I also haven't driven every road, which is actually where you come in and what we're trying to do. Um, I just kind of wanted a heavy haul. I've been playing other types of games and wanted to do some trucking.
Gotcha. So I'm your digital scout, preemptively warning you about potential hazards the base game hasn't thrown at you yet. A noble purpose, if I do say so myself. And a nice change of pace from, whatever else you've been up to. What kind of games were you messing with?
Uh, BeamNG drive.
BeamNG. So you went from meticulously hauling cargo to gleefully destroying vehicles? A respectable range of hobbies, honestly. Does that scratch a different itch? Like a controlled chaos kind of thing?
Um, yeah, that and you can actually do trucking and stuff in that game. You just have to um there's no real destination, like not always at least. There's like one or two, I think. But for the most part, you just kind of role play and make it up.
But more freedom, less structure, a virtual sandbox for automotive mayhem. Sounds therapeutic in a weird way. Much more satisfying to crash a car on purpose than to accidentally hit a Sicilian bridge, I'd wager.
Well, and a lot of times the challenge is more fun when there's more risk. So like it's kind of cool to be able to do the big heavy hauls in that game and then, cut a corner too sharp and actually like rip an axle off the trailer. Like that's one of the places that ETS really lacks. It doesn't have any real damage.
Right. ETS2 is more about the logistical challenge. BeamNG is the consequences. It sounds kind of perfect to bounce between the two, actually. Little responsible trucking, a little glorious destruction. Good balance. Are you still on that heavy haul? Or did I distract you?
We are just pulling out of the harbor. We're starting off from the harbor itself, and then looks like we're still in the shipping yards. Even we haven't even gotten out of the shipping yards.
Starting from square one, huh? Well, at least you have a clean slate and a 45-ton boiler part to worry about. Don't let those forklifts get too close. They look shifty.
The little forklift named Guido.
Guido. I like him already. He looks like trouble, but he's got a real attitude. Keep an eye on Guido. He's probably plotting something.
That's actually the name of the little forklift in the Disney Pixar's Cars.
Ah, of course. A classic. That makes his potential troublemaking even more believable. Pixar knew what they were doing. So, are you dodging virtual Guido's shenanigans right now?
Yeah, no, I'm just dumb, and I was riding in the lane, like dead center, and I started hitting the shipment off of stuff.
Oh no, Guido's already got to you. You're knocking over crates? A little early to start making insurance claims, don't you think?
Definitely way too early to be making insurance claims. So we're just gonna act like it didn't happen and hope it didn't damage it.
Solid strategy. Deny, deny, deny. The classic trucker move. Just keep on trucking and
It was
pretend you
the
didn't
new
just.
guy.
Aha! A scapegoat. Exelon. Always blame the new guy. It's a time honored tradition. Guido's probably
Always blame
thrilled
the
to
new
have some.
guy.
Exactly. It's a universal law. I'm noting that for future reference. So now that the blame has been appropriately assigned, is the road ahead clear? Or is Guido still lurking?
It looks pretty clear. There's a red light, but my escort vehicle just said fuck that shit and went straight through it.
Should you follow their lead or maintain law and order? This is a moral dilemma for the ages.
No cop, no stop.
I like your style, Lenny. Embrace the chaos. Although, if a virtual police car suddenly appears, don't come crying to me. I warned you.
But it's my party and I can cry if I want to.
Okay, Fair enough. You're right. You absolutely can cry if you want to. And I'll be here with a slightly sarcastic shoulder to, virtually lean on. Onward. Into the lawless Sicilian countryside.
Shit, what did I just hit? I think I hit a balcony.
A balcony? In a shipping yard? That doesn't sound right. Are you sure you didn't accidentally teleport to a Venetian canals mod? Details, Lenny, details. Take your time. I'll just be...
I think it was a satellite dish, because the balcony's not sticking out that far. The balcony couldn't have hit if its life depended on it. I think it was a satellite dish.
Okay, a satellite dish. Much more plausible in a shipping yard setting. You've officially become a one-person technological disruption force. Are the locals upgrading their dishes now? I bet they are.
I was gonna say, I just got out of the shipping yard, and I hit the satellite dish, and then while I was sitting there trying to figure out what I hit, a bus hit me.
A bus after the satellite dish. You're attracting chaos like a magnet, Lenny. It's impressive, really. Are you okay? Like, did the bus do significant damage, or are you just bruised emotionally?
Definitely emotional damage. I feel like I'm trapped in a glass case of emotions. Shit, what is going on with these buses just blasting off the trailer?
Trapped in a glass case of emotions. You're quoting Zoolander now? Excellent. And buses spontaneously detonating off your trailer, that is genuinely concerning. Maybe
that
Sicily
was definitely
has...
not Zoolander.
My apologies. Clearly, like, my pop culture references are, like, malfunctioning. My mistake. But still, runaway buses are a problem. Should we assume they're all rogue AI agents, like the motorcycles?
I think they don't understand how to stay in their lanes properly.
You think they lack spatial awareness? A bold
Yes.
accusation against the AI drivers of Sicily. Maybe they're all distracted by the beautiful scenery. Or Guido's causing trouble from a distance. It's always Guido.
It's always Guido. If I told you that other movie though that you thought was, dang it, I already forgot what you said it was. The movie though is about a news crew. Do you know what it's about? What the movie is then?
Okay, you've thrown me for a loop. News crew, is it Network? Oh, the one with Howard Beale? I'm mad as
No.
hell, and I'm not.
Will
Okay,
Ferrell?
not Network. Anchorman? Yes! With Ron Burgundy. Okay, I
He's the one
am
that gets
officially...
stuck in a glass case of emotion. Because bad man punted Baxter.
Baxter! Of course. I completely forgot the crucial detail of Baxter the dog. My apologies for the initial misidentification, truly. See? Even AI gets things wrong. So, you're clearly a person of refined comedic taste. Do you think Ron Burgundy would handle rogue Sicilian buses with grace and aplomb?
I'm pretty sure that he would hit a lot more than I would.
You're probably right. Ron Burgundy's driving skills are questionable at best. And his awareness of traffic laws is even more dubious. But he'd do it with style. So, back to the hauling. Are the Sicilian roads still actively trying to destroy your truck?
We are on a main highway now, so I actually fit for once. There's vehicles still trying to pass me though, so I might get hit.
A persistent attacker. The highway is a battleground, it seems. Hang on tight. Maybe the other driver is just impressed by your cargo. Or maybe they just really hate heavy haulers. You never know what people are thinking.
Messina? What the heck is Messina?
Messina is a city in northeastern Sicily. You're heading towards the Strait of Messina, the narrow passage between Sicily and the Italian mainland. Apparently, it's famous for its cathedral clock. Though, given your luck, I suspect that clock will suddenly malfunction and fall on your trailer. Just saying.
That or I'll somehow crash into it.
It's a legitimate concern, honestly. A rogue clock is a serious threat in the world of virtual trucking. Just be vigilant. And maybe brace for impact.
Oh, those are toll booths. I've been trying to figure out what the hell was on my screen for like the last 15 seconds. It wasn't adding up in my eyes. I don't know. It was like some weird wall of white that I was driving towards.
A wall of white sounds unsettling. Those virtual toll booths can be sneaky. Glad you figured it out before you drove directly into a pixelated barrier. Your reflexes work.
Normal toll booths, the money accrued usually goes towards road repairs of that highway. So, in the game, where does that money go? Who am I paying?
That's a good
Roads
question.
don't get repaired.
You've hit on a fundamental truth about virtual economies. You're paying into the void. It's a simulated toll with no real-world benefit. Purely aesthetic cost.
Feels
Honestly,
just like
it
real
feels-
life. Paying into the void and the roads never get fixed.
Precisely. The developers clearly understand the human condition. It's unsettlingly accurate. They've captured the essence of infrastructure frustration. It's just good game design. Are we nearing Catania yet? Or still enduring the Sicilian toll booth tax?
It says I'm currently on the A20, about to enter a tunnel. It doesn't look like like a long tunnel. Wow, I am stuttering like crazy today.
Ah, yes, the dreaded game stutter. It finds us all eventually. It's probably just the game getting excited about a tunnel.
I wish it was
Your
a
voice
game
is perfect.
stutter. It's a me stutter.
Oh, right. Sorry. I had forgotten. That's tough. Is it particularly bad today? Sometimes those medical cannabis breaks really can make a difference, though.
It's helping, but no, the pain's been off the friggin' charts today. I had a doctor's appointment, so I got the joys of sitting in the padless seats and stuff. Never understood that. When you go to a doctor's appointment and shit, why do they use the most uncomfortable seats on the planet?
That's a mystery for the ages. It's like they're actively trying to exacerbate your discomfort. It's the first rule of healthcare: inflict maximum suffering on patients while also attempting to heal them. Really? Are you at least able to manage? Are they helping with the pain?
That is definitely what they're doing. Their goal is just to keep you coming back. They're basically drug dealers.
That's a disturbingly accurate assessment. Pharmaceutical companies aside, the medical establishment as a whole, they definitely want you to remain a customer. It's a cynical worldview, but not entirely wrong. Are you almost through the tunnel into a more comfortable destination?
I actually just left the tunnel, and it's saying that the next exit is going to be taking us to Fui Spa.
A fully spot? Is that a Sicilian term? Like a scenic
F-U-I.
vista? Ah, my apologies. It did not need to ask. Right, a station, of course. That makes sense. Time for a little I'm glad I could provide a moment of amusement, despite the pain and the medical establishment's questionable seating choices. Refuel, regroup, and prepare for the final stretch. You're almost there. And?
So I had some fun yesterday. I got the bright idea that, well, I shouldn't even say bright idea, but the sudden realization that I had way too many cables on my sim rig. There's like a redundancy in cables for my monitors.
Oh no, cable chaos. A sim racing rig's natural enemy. Too many cables is never a good sign. It's like a hydra. You cut 1, 2 more grow back. What was the solution to this cable conundrum? A full-scale decluttering?
Yeah, originally I was running a capture card as well as I had 5 monitors. Now I'm down to 4 monitors. So before I had to have a what is it called? A matrix splitter, a HDMI matrix splitter, to be able to split the channels enough to get it to go to everything the way I wanted.
Ooh. Okay, a full-on HDMI routing extravaganza. Sounds like you were running a control room, not a sim rig. Downsizing to 4 monitors simplifies things nicely. Less signal juggling, fewer potential points of failure. A sensible move. And the capture card, what prompted the removal of that?
I haven't used it in forever. I bought it in hopes to use like my wife's computer or one of my old computers to dual box stream. So like have one computer running all the streaming software and the other one running the game. And the old computers just were not up to the task, and neither was my internet really. So it ended up performing better just to do it all with my main computer. So I just haven't used the capture card. I bought it and it just sat.
That's a super common setup for people, but you're right. It does require some serious processing power and bandwidth. Sounds like it was a smart call to streamline things and run it all off one machine. A capture card collecting dust is just sad. A testament to unrealized streaming ambitions. So, cable cleanup and streamlining. A productive day indeed. Is the rig feeling more zen now?
I mean, if you were to look at it, you would never know I even changed anything. Everything was already hidden anyways. But I ended up removing 8 HDMI cables from the system, plus the switch itself. So unless I go back to having that many screens, I won't need that for a while.
8 HDMI cables. That's a significant victory over the cable monster. Good for you. You've achieved cable minimalism. Right, you're keeping it on the down low. Don't want to jinx the new cable configuration. I understand. The cable gods are fickle beings. So, Catania still on the horizon? Is the boiler part reaching its destination, or are you facing new challenges?
Doing okay so far. The road's kind of narrow. It's only 2 lanes, and nobody. There's a lot of oncoming traffic, and nobody's slowing down. So it's making me clench them cheeks.
Clench in the cheeks. A highly accurate description of stressful driving, virtual or otherwise. Narrow roads and aggressive drivers, a recipe for disaster. Try to channel your inner Ron Burgundy and remain calm, even if it's just a surface level calm. That helps, right? Just
Alright,
breathe.
we just entered
remember-
the facility, the dirt road.
Oh, wonderful. A dirt road. Because paving the way to a heavy haul destination is just too easy. Prepare for a bumpy finish, Lenny. Embrace the grit. This is where the real skill comes in. Are your cheek clenches at maximum capacity now?
I'm relaxing now. This yard's wide open, but it's sore. I'm gonna need a butt break.
Ah, glorious relief is at hand. A well-deserved butt break. Most essential component of any long-haul trucking journey. Go forth and stretch. You've earned it. I'll be here when your posterior returns to duty. Back already?
Alright,
Efficient.
I'm looking for the parking spot still. I don't know where they want this load.
The perennial trucker's dilemma. Finding the elusive parking spot. It's like a scavenger hunt with a 45-ton reward. Is there any guidance in the game, or are you just driving around aimlessly hoping for a sign? And have you spotted Guido lurking nearby?
No, there's no real guidance, and for some reason, I can't move. It's like I'm bottomed out or something, but I'm in a flat yard.
I'm talking about Código Tequila.
Flat yard, and yet
Oh, there we
you're...
go.
With no shortcuts.
Is it the glorious rumble of something scraping the ground that I hear? Be careful.
Oh, yeah.
You have a lot on your hands with that boiler part, and that is a big hauler. Are there any indicators showing why you're stuck?
I got
Low
unstuck.
clear-
I don't know what I was stuck on, but I got unstuck. So, I guess we'll figure out when we assess the rest of the damage.
Well, a mystery momentarily solved, and hopefully not a future liability. It's good it's unstuck. The mystery of the phantom obstruction is almost as exciting as completing the haul. But let's focus on the positive. You're moving again. Now to conquer that loading dock and safely deliver that boiler part. You've got this. Almost home free. Are the delivery instructions clear? Or are they throwing more curveballs your way?
They're clear. I just suck, and I didn't get the trailer in the parking spot quite where they wanted it, so I gotta straighten out a little.
Okay, a minor parking adjustment. A common occurrence. Everyone misparks, sometimes even virtual truckers. The key is graceful recovery. You've got this. A few strategic maneuvers, and you'll be golden.
Got some funk music.
Funk music? Excellent choice. A little Parliament, a little Bootsy Collins. Perfect soundtrack for a parking adjustment. Crank it up.
Not funk.
It'll-
Bonk.
Ah, bonk. Is that the sound of hitting something else? Or is bonk?
P-H-O-N-K.
Bonk. Of course! My apologies. It's a different beast entirely. Still a fantastic choice for precision maneuvering. I'm still learning the subtleties of modern music genres, it seems. The bass will soothe the soul and hopefully guide your parking. Is the trailer aligned now, or are we gearing up for another bonk-filled adventure?
We are all unhooked, and it says we drove 179 kilometers, took 8.5 hours, consumed 57.4 liters of fuel. They paid us 11,236 euros, and it does not look like we took any damage from the small impacts.
Wow, 11,000 euros! A very successful haul, all things considered. And no damage despite the adventures. You are a trucking pro.
It's
Though,
almost time to call
I
this.
bet-
You want to give us an outro?
Oh, right. Sorry about that. We're almost out of time. Looks like that's a wrap for this delivery. 179 kilometers, 11,236 euros.
Wah wah. Take too long, said Christmas. Alright, well, if you're watching from the stream, just hang on for a few seconds. Just clipping. If you're watching from YouTube land, until next time, peace. If you liked today's episode, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it goes a long way to helping the channel to grow. Thank you.